Hey guys, welcome to the arcade. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll start by saying that this is going to be a bit of a rant, to be perfectly honest. I was going to do a bit of a live stream tonight, but I'm kind of in not the best form after all this crap has come out. So I wanted to get this out because I think the live stream was just going to be me sort of ranting and raving about this, and probably wouldn't have been coherent in any shape or form. This way I can at least edit myself, so it gets the relevant information over to yourselves if you're wanting to see this, if you're interested. So yesterday we had I put up a video saying we had the announcement that the Star Wars cabinet was going to be re-released. Fantastic. We haven't seen this cabinet since 2019. Now that was only in the US. It didn't actually make it to the UK, which I'll also touch on as we go on. Now everyone was very pleased because there was a lot of people that weren't aware of Arcade 1UP, weren't aware of the home arcade kind of scene at the time, and missed out on it. People in the UK, there were a lot of pre-orders that were up for the UK. We were promised that we were going to get one, and then for whatever reason it all fell through. So anyone over in the UK who actually has one, it's probably by importing them. I think we were only going to get the sit-down variant, and there was no sign of the normal stand-up, but didn't really come to fruition. It all faded and died. So everyone over here was really happy, including myself, that we were going to get an opportunity to get the Star Wars cabinet. And then of course the shit hits the fan when we get the pre-orders. So the first one to come up was Liberty Games. They put up the first listing, and there it is. Look at that, £699. Now this is absolutely ridiculous. See how long I've gone into the video before I'm allowed to swear. Yep, I think I'm okay. That's just fucking ridiculous. I don't understand the pricing for that at all. Now I was hoping that, this being Liberty Games, they do tend to inflate the prices a little bit when it comes to some of the products. But then this morning, there it was, it went up on game, £699, another 700. That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, Arcade 1UP, whoever's setting these prices now, I can't say that it is Liberty and Games just following suit. I have no idea who's setting these prices, but whoever it is, they are pulling these figures out of their hole. Simply, we would always get a decent exchange rate when the cabinets come over, and it wasn't the best of things. So for example, the older legacy machines would have sold for close to $370 to $400. When they came over to us, we got them from £320 to £350, so decent enough. Then last year we started to see a 1-to-1 conversion. We saw it on the legacy cabinets. So all of the legacy cabinets that we had, Pac-Mania, Atari Centipede, and the Mortal Kombat 30th, they went on sale over in America for $399, and we got them for £399. So not great when it came to that. Actually, that's not correct. It was $499, wasn't it, when we got our hands on it? Yes, it was $499, which the Americans thought, brilliant, that's fantastic, and it was £499 when we got it, which was absolutely appalling. But we kind of accepted it. Then things moved on. There was where are you? There, Blitz. Now that's a sale. That's a price that has sort of come down. That was originally $599, and we got it for £599. Again with Marvel vs. Capcom, it went for $699, and we got it for £699. So we came to accept that we were just getting screwed. It was going to be a 1-to-1 conversion. So Star Wars makes an appearance on the scene, and it's going to be, $599. Okay then, we can accept that. It's going to be £599. It's a little bit more expensive than I would have liked, but still sort of within reach. I can find that little bit extra because it's Star Wars. No, of course not. We get an extra £100 fuck you tax added on to it. £699. That equates to about $860 odd. What the fuck? That is ridiculous. And I know exactly why they're doing this. It's because it's Star Wars. That IP will sell. They know it will. They know that there were people pre-ordering this in the UK years ago and didn't get it. There will be a demand for this. Now they've said there's limited quantities. They didn't have to say that, but they did. They said, oh, there's only going to be 1,500 going over to Europe. You know, let's create scarcity already. I don't like that at all. And then we have the price gouging. That is just greed. There is no. I would urge anyone who was thinking of getting this to turn around and tell Arcade 1UP, fuck you. That's not on. There is not a chance in hell I am picking up that for 700 quid. And for anyone who thinks I'm a hypocrite because I picked up Marvel vs. Capcom, I did not pay the £700 for that one. I had a voucher from Quirky, so I got it for about £610. So there is no way I would pay 700 for a cabinet. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now there is a chance that Quirky or Smiths or someone else will pick this up, but because now we've seen two retailers coming on at the same price, I think that's it. I think it's going to be £700, and that's just stupid. That's ridiculous. It is clear price gouging. We are being absolutely screwed over once again, because if you look at the cabinet, the only difference is a slight modification to the artwork along the side and a light up coin door. So the original cabinet would have been, say, £400. So a light up coin door is now worth a £300 upgrade. Yeah, I can understand that there's going to be inflation and things like that. That's perfectly fine. Add 100 onto that. 500 was my estimate when it came to this, simply because of, you know, the price of wood had gone up, the chip shortages and things like that. But most things have settled down. So 500, 550, I would have accepted. 700 is pure bullshit. That's not on at all. And it is just the UK that's going to get screwed over in this. I will say that if you can find it somewhere on one of the French import sites and do the conversion from euros, you'll probably find it cheaper. I'm really annoyed at this. It's really gotten my back up, and I don't agree with what they're doing at all. They're trying to cash in on a popular IP, and they know that we had pre-orders. They probably know how many pre-orders there were. Smiths and whoever probably had to send that information over at the time to say this is how many cabinets we need because this is how many pre-orders we have, and then whatever happened, it all cancelled. But they probably still have that information. They probably know that there's, 200, 300 people that had pre-ordered it because it was Star Wars, and now it's back, and they said, oh, it's limited, get it now before it's gone. And there's people that'll go, oh god, I've got to get my hands on it because it will be gone. I was certainly going to be one of those people. I was like, this is a limited cabinet. When it comes on, if it's £500, I'm going to jump on it. When I thought it was going to be 600, it was like, that's a bit of a stretch, but I could probably still do it. 700, not a chance. That's far too much. We are getting absolutely shafted. Every time we think we know what the price is going to be from the conversion to US dollars to British pounds, they fuck us over again. And this is just another one in a long line of things that have happened. And it's not just Arcade 1UP that this is happening to. Look at games. We get shafted there. The pinball table is 900 quid. Numbskull, the new one, is 250 quid. That's the price gouging is just absolutely insane at the moment, and I'm reaching the end of what I can keep justifying. And I really think that I would have loved this cabinet, and I'm going to let it pass by. I'm not going to pick it up for this price. That is absolutely ridiculous. And I think whoever is setting these prices needs to have a long, hard look at themselves, because people will vote for their wallets. You're sending over 1,500. I hope you don't sell a damn one. Not at that price. I'm sorry. I know the retailers are buying these in, and they're buying them in at a certain price. And I just don't see how you can justify £700 for an old cabinet. It is just a recreation of the old one. Now, granted, you'll probably be using slightly different parts. I would imagine that the marquee has been updated, and of course I've mentioned the light up coin door, but everything else is stock as it was back, nearly 4 years ago. No, not for that price. I'm really sorry. So thank you very much for sticking with me. If you're still here, I would urge everyone out there to vote with their wallets, as I'm going to do. I will not be pre-ordering this. I will not be picking this up. The price hike is just far too much. I don't agree with it at all. I think it's absolutely horrible, and it is just greed that they're upping the price so much. If you brought this out and said to the Americans it's going to be 860 quid, they would throw a fit, and rightly so, and we shouldn't accept it either. Vote with your wallet, and I hope everyone does. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking with me. If you're still here for this rant, I do apologise. It's just put me in an absolute mood, and I'm just not happy with it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much, and yeah, take her easy out there. I will see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.